So with a pure green window in NBA 2K26, a lot of people are wondering, how good is shooting? So I did my thing. Put the game on Hall of Fame, let Steph Curry go to work, use some of my favorite shots in the game, and this gets disgusting. This video features 40 minutes of raw and uncut Steph Curry taking the Houston Rockets and Dallas Mavericks to work. So you guys wanted a pure green window? You guys wanted skill-based shooting? 2K26 just might have it for you. So before I cut to the gameplay with no commentary, just want you guys to take note of the things that I tried to do. So I tried to see how stamina affects shooting, tried to see how dribbling is effective if you over dribble, for example, but mostly I just wanted to see how good this new shooting system is. And I'll let the results speak for themselves. This is the only time I'll show you the Hall of Fame difficulty, just to show you that, everything's straight, and enjoy the gameplay.
In the backcourt, we'll see Van Vliet and Thompson. And it's Şengün in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Back to KD. It's stolen by Green. And that one's good by Butler.
Look, he's not the bulkiest guy in terms of his frame, but Butler is really fearless and plays with great confidence and toughness, and it's hard to stop him because of that.
Now here's Durant. No good from the wing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that. And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
You know, guys, if they're inside, that shot probably gets blocked. But from mid-range, I mean, he's able to get it off over the bigger defender there.
And you look at the addition of
Has given them another look offensively. And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now here's Green. Curry with it. Now defended by Şengün. 5 on the clock. From about 19 feet. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. No good on the three. The Warriors have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Back to Curry. Shoots over Van Vliet. Şengün with the rebound. Here's Houston now. 4-point game. Smith outside for Durant. Pass to Şengün. Şengün with the screen for Van Vliet. And Durant gets it to go. The assist from Van Vliet. Durant's got 5.
Silky corner shot by Durant. He is so confident in his ability to hit from that range.
Curry against Van Vliet. Another miss by Curry. From long range in the first quarter. From outside the arc. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. Goes up on the wing, and he hits the jump shot. He has 6.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Şengün, no good.
Defense may have given him that one. Based on the results, you see why.
Curry kicks to Green. A 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
It looks easy, effort.
Big group substitution here. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Smith. Tari Eason comes in for Kevin Durant. Aaron Holiday's checked in for Amen Thompson. And Shepard subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Warriors are trying to maximize what Steph Curry has left. Coach Kerr said, quote, "What we're watching with Steph is one of the greatest artists of all time in his twilight. What can we do to give him the best chance to perform, to make the game easier for him?" That's where we are. Guys, back to you.
Looking to stay in the mix. Allie, we thank you very much. Count that one.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Here's Shepard. To end the run, Jimmy Butler pulls it in. Here's the floater. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Rockets trail by 11. Here's Shepard. Still scoreless. To the middle. Here's Şengün. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Read the defense and executed. The IQ showing through for Şengün.
Healed outside. Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, we've seen the Warriors really take control here.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. Clint Capella is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Durant. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Davison in at the 1. Curry outside. Curry! What else is new?
Huge night for Curry in a great rhythm thus far. That's always bad news for the team he's facing.
And before last season, Ime Udoka turned heads when he said the Rockets, Clark, had playoff aspirations.
Well, kudos to Ime Udoka. I mean, very few people believe they would make the playoffs in the stacked Western Conference, and no one saw them finishing as a 2 seed. They didn't meet expectations. They exceeded them.
This is why you got to be right up on Curry, because he's a dangerous threat off the dribble.
And so outside, KD launches a 3. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. KD against Curry. And they call an illegal screen here.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for Golden State. Podziemski's coming in for Trace Jackson-Davis.
This is where KD dips into his bag and comes out smelling good.
Here's Curry, and another basket for Golden State.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
KD looking around. Ooh, Durant with a strong finish inside.
You know, the defense is all over Durant inside, but, you know, his length and agility and high release point allow him to still make it happen.
Here's Curry. Rockets with the rebound.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Van Vliet passes to Capella. Outside for Durant. Shot clock at 6. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, fans becoming very familiar with the term second apron over the last few seasons. Front offices admit the devil is in the details. While it's not exactly a hard cap, teams are showing little willingness to endure the penalties that come with persisting above that second apron threshold.
That is just... He changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Van Vliet. Here's Curry with the 3. And again, no good by Golden State. Houston's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Shot by Eason, no good. Warriors leading by 7. Butler with the ball. Now Smith defending. Butler with the bucket down low.
guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
In the corner, Şengün with it. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Şengün's got 5 points so far. Golden State's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Pass to Moody. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Smith kicks to Van Vliet. Houston moving the ball around. Smith outside. Thompson against Butler. Back to Smith. Jacks up a three. Here's Şengün. And yes, it's good. Now just a 4-point Warrior lead.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Here's Curry. The 15-footer. Good. Curry's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Just shows you how impressive Curry's shooting ability is, that he can adjust for any distance.
And that one released in time, but no good. Seems so far neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Butler is the 4, and Green operates as the small ball center. Backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. And it's Moody in at the small forward position. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Warriors leading by 6. In GA, we know Coach Steve Kerr has been up front. In order to win, the Warriors need to take and make a lot of threes.
Well, it's the superpower of their best player, and the arrival of Jimmy Butler has provided some balance, but threes are still their best bet.
Because he's got such good touch down there, Van Vliet never afraid to mix it up inside.
Fields checked in for the Warriors. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Fires from 18. Rockets with the rebound. Şengün's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. Amen Thompson, one of the most spectacular athletes in basketball. Coach Ime Udoka said he's so fast and explosive that he has the versatility to attack any matchup. Put a big body on him, he still has his advantages. We can put him anywhere in actions, and he can get downhill. Kevin, back to you.
What an athlete. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Hield finds Moody. Shoots from 12. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Van Vliet looking around. Smith outside. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Warriors have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Butler against Smith. Now here's Butler. Not a lot of room. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
The Warriors making a switch here. Curry's checked in. Tari Eason's checked in.
Well, you want to stop Steph in the two-man game, but he's so smart. He'll get others involved.
Van Vliet passes to Eason. For 3, Durant. There's the triple from Durant.
And perimeter.
Warriors trail by 3. Pass to Curry. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by Smith. And it's Houston's ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Şengün no good. Warriors have gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. He gets that one. Curry's got 21.
And how about when Curry gets fancy with it? His confidence is what allows him to pull off these moves.
Poke loose. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Making a change here.
Jayson Tate. J.D. Davison.
Finney Smith kicks to Şengün. 6 to shoot. Here's Davison. Draymond Green grabs the miss. Green's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Up top, Curry. 21 points in the game. It's good. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Davison, guarded by Curry. Out to the right wing. Here's Eason. Another miss by Houston. The Warriors leading. Here's Curry. And another basket for Golden State.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Pass to Eason. Over to the left wing. And here is Tate. Down low. Three-pointer. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Tate's only got the game tied up here for the Rockets. It's a tie game in the Bay Area. And don't go away. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And so in the game for the Rockets, they've got Tari Eason. Clint Capella is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Shepard, and it's KD in at the 2. They double-team Curry. Lock at 6. Post finds Curry. Here's Jackson Davis. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Durant. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. On the high post, Curry with the bucket. Curry's got 27.
And the shooting mechanics of Curry, they are as pure as anybody who's ever played. He's such a dangerous shooter and scorer.
Pass to Capella. Durant against Hield. Here's Eason. A three-pointer off the mark. Golden State's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Curry deciding where to go with it. And Kuminga.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
And we've got a time getting things squared away with this team. Different look here for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Quentin Post. Butler comes in for Trace Jackson Davis. Moody's checked in for Kuminga. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Hield. Houston with a big group substitution here. Şengün's checked in for Clint Capella. Jabari Smith comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Tari Eason. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Shepard. Right side Durant. Now VanVleet fires the three. Green rips down the board. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Houston. They have yet to put up any points here in the fourth. Curry against VanVleet. Here's Şengün for three. The corner three. Pure from Durant.
No stage too big for KD. If you need a basket, he's your man.
Curry is inside. Covered by VanVleet. And he gets it to go.
When you need a big bucket, Curry knows exactly how to come through. Clutch.
Now Şengün. Amen Thompson, a three-pointer. Good.
Showing zero fear. Thompson handles the pressure of the big moment. Way to go, Amen.
Here's Butler. Fires. Durant rips down the rebound. Rockets trail. Up top Smith to tie it up. And that's in there. Excellent awareness.
And this is a statement bucket. If you weren't excited about Smith already, how about now?
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. Coach telling their team, this is a tight one. We need full effort defensively, 1 or 2 stops, and we will win this game. A coach preaching defense, a familiar tune.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Van Vliet attacking. Durant fires. It's good.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Curry. Here's Butler. It's stolen by Smith. Now Thompson. Now Van Vliet beyond the arc. And it's off.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
They double team Curry. 41 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
I tell you what, Steph Curry, somebody lit a fire under him.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
And looking at how much time
So unfortunately, I didn't get to finish this game. This was my last game of the playtest, and we were being told to finish with our gameplay. But, you know, I'm just going to assume that we won this because Steph gets fouled. I do miss 1 free throw. So if you're wondering, the green or miss free throws are in the game, especially on higher difficulty. So, yeah, as you can see, man, on Hall of Fame difficulty, as long as you're locked into your release, you know your shooter really well. That pure green window is so money. But stay tuned for the second game of this set where I go up against the Dallas Mavericks. And if you want some of the most entertaining duels in the game, skip to around the 2-minute mark of the third quarter and just enjoy the shooting display from both me and the AI as well.
The front court matchup is absolutely special. 2 big-time guys.
And now Dallas' starting group. A pair of first overall picks in the front court. Flagg and Davis. Kyrie and Clay pair up to make the backcourt. And it's Gafford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Curry. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
There's a threat level from every spot on the floor when we're talking Steph Curry. That includes the mid-range.
Here's Flagg. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Outside Curry. Launches a 3. He can't hit that time. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, the head coach for the Warriors gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him what his defense can do to nullify Kyrie Irving, and he said there's not much you can do against Kyrie. He's got a counter for everything you throw at him. He makes insanely difficult shots. We just have to make things hard on him and trust our help defense. Guys, back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. And the Warriors with possession here. The Mavs get their last shot to go. Curry gets the bucket.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Outside Irving. Puts up a 3. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Irving's got 5.
Kyrie shoots a ton of threes, and he makes a ton of threes.
The gravity that Thompson draws from opposing defenses really opens things up, Doris.
Yeah, Klay Thompson's range shooting has always been a monumental part of his success. And right now in his career, it is the driving force. Teams' defenders are still hyper-aware of where Klay Thompson is, no matter where the shot clock is.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Curry against Irving. Yep, count it. 6 points for him.
Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
Pass to Irving. Davis with a screen on Curry. Irving for three. Rebounded by Butler.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
I tell you, he's going to find a way to get the ball in the basket. It doesn't matter if Curry's double-teamed or wide open. This guy's going to score.
Thompson with a screen. Irving for three. Again, the miss by Dallas. The Warriors lead by 3. Here's Butler. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Boy, the footwork of Jimmy Butler, impressive. So good at finding room to get his shot off.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. So both teams making some changes here. A minute 31 left to play in the first quarter. Hield against Russell. The three from Washington. Connects from downtown.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Butler against Davis. Pass to Hield. Now Butler. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Davis. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. There's 45 seconds left in the opening quarter. Christie finds Lively. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. 2 open that time. Made it look easy.
In catch-and-shoot situations, you've got to be balanced and in control. Mr. Russell, well done.
Butler on the wing. Check by Davis. Here's Hield. And that one's off. He misses his first shot of the game. For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Davis, the pass to Russell. Back to Davis. Pass to Washington. Fires the 3. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Dallas up. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Butler out there with Quentin Post. Then it's Buddy Hield. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Pajemski in at the shooting guard position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Kyrie Irving, so admired by his head coach. And Jason Kidd said, Kai is a special dude. He wants to be coached, to understand the game at the highest level, and to be pushed to the highest level. What's more, I don't think he's afraid of failing. Brian?
Great mentality. Allie LaForce with the report. Thanks, Allie. Here's Irving. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. Marshall with the bucket.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Now here's Post. Back to Butler. Out to Hield. Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
If you're a defender, your job is to make life hard on an excellent shooter. Great defense there.
Warriors trail by 3. Well, we get to see future Hall of Famer in Kyrie Irving tonight, Grant. What's his best skill?
I'll be honest, B.A. I've never seen a guard finish like Kyrie around the rim. He makes really difficult buckets look too easy.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And the Warriors make some changes. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Curry in for Hield. Gafford, he's checked in for Dallas. Thompson comes in for Christie. Here's Thompson. Pass to Gafford. Now here's Thompson. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Kuminga against Irving. Kuminga goes in. Ooh, Kuminga at the rim in a blink of an eye. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
Outside Irving. The three. And it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
That is pure from Kyrie. Fantastic working off the catch.
Curry against Irving. Curry looking it over. Pass to Podziemski. Shoots over Thompson. The shot by Podziemski, no good.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go.
And there's Thompson on the assist by Irving. And now a 5-point Maverick lead.
Well, this is his comfort zone. Klay Thompson beyond the arc. Such an easy look right there.
A different look for Dallas. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Washington. Flag comes in for Marshall. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Oh, Curry, a magician inside.
There's a craftiness to Stephen Curry's game. He just freezes defenders, and that allows him to get by on the drive.
Russell, that's good. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. If you look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
A nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, appreciate the report. The three from Thompson. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Thompson's got 6.
Well, the ability to rise and fire off the catch has defined Klay Thompson.
Here's Curry. Pass to Kuminga. Back to Curry. Outside for Green. Curry against Russell. And here's Podziemski. That three's off the mark.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
On the wing, Davis. Shoots from the baseline. And he knocks the jumper down. Davis has got his first bucket in this one.
I like when Davis knocks down those jumpers. It forces the defense to leave the paint and really spaces the court.
Here's Curry. And there's another one for the Warriors.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Curry with a steal. It's Podziemski on the wing. Outside Curry. Kuminga with a screen on Gafford. Easy money for Stephen Curry. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Dallas on top, leading by 3. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half, Thompson and Flag fill out the wings. Davis out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Irving in at the 1. Shot clock at 6. And that one's good. Flag.
Yeah, Flag has that 3 ball. His bag is pretty deep.
Well, Grant, in 2024, you added Cooper Flag to the USA Select team before he even played a game in college.
You know, B.A., he made me look really good, too. You know, he performed extremely well against the men's national team. And at just the age of 17, he already looked like one of the better players on the court that day. Oh, gritty defense, protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish. Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
Pass to Gafford. On the wing, Davis. Butler covering. Here's Irving from behind the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. Irving's got 14.
Kyrie Irving is lighting it up right now, just letting everybody see every aspect of skill to his game.
And here's Curry, 21 points in the game. It's good from about 19 feet. Curry's got 6 here in the quarter.
Boy, Curry just taking over and seemingly able to get anything he wants right now.
Here's Davis. Davis using his size at the rim.
Oh, how about the dime? You love that unselfishness.
Irving against Curry. Outside Butler. Pajimski with it. Working on Thompson. It's stolen by Irving. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And it's Butler with the ball for the Warriors. Three-pointer. That shot missing. The Mavericks lead by 5. On the wing, Davis. Over to the wing. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Here's Irving. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. He's got 16.
What's amazing about Kyrie is the number of go-to moves he has on the interior.
Hield's checked in for the Warriors. Washington's checked in for Dallas. The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Pulls up. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Curry's got 25 points in the game.
I'll tell you, it is a thing of beauty watching Steph Curry shoot jumpers in unbelievable feel and touch.
Now here's Gafford. Yet to see a basket. Irving for 3. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spaces.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Dallas Mavericks are all in on defense. Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, "That's something you can hang your hat on, especially when your offense isn't going. Defense will give you a chance to win those ugly games. That gives you the opportunity to play for that bigger trophy." Back to you.
Gotta have it. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Good. Now just a 4-point Dallas lead.
How good are the handles of Stephen Curry? Well, they open the doors early so people can get a look at it. Woo-hoo, that's nice.
Now here's Irving. He's got 19. Nails it from beyond the arc. Irving's got 11 points here in the second half.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Yeah, just doing his part. Staying active and converting at a high rate.
And he has really kept them in this one. The high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
Launches it from deep. Oh, Curry stretching the limits. Wow, what a shot.
The supreme confidence from Steph Curry to attempt that shot, let alone make it. Impossible to measure this guy's range.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Kyrie Irving has been on display for Dallas. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Sharpshooters Curry and Hield pair as the backcourt. Quentin Post out there with Trace Jackson Davis. And it's Santos in at the 3. That's the Warriors 5. Pass to Irving. The 11-footer. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Warriors. And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Post. Jimmy Butler comes in for Jackson Davis. Moody's checked in for Santos. And it's Brandon Pajimski in for Hield. Curry against Irving. Outside Moody. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. And Lively, missing most of last season with an ankle fracture. He's back in action, Doris.
I am so excited about the potential of this young man, Brian. We know he has been a defensive force. As an athletic 7-footer, he gives you elite rim protection. He's a tremendous screener early in his career. And believe me when I tell you, there are layers to his offensive game that can be built upon. His future is so bright.
Warriors trail by 5. Curry, he's open. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Curry's got 36 points.
There's just a nuance and an understanding to what Steph Curry does. How good is this guy at finding the spot he's looking for?
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Thompson, he's checked in for Dallas. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. With the game so close, he wanted his team to stay aggressive, saying, don't be a watcher, be an actor. Go out and make something happen on the court. Don't let it come to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Irving against Curry. Pass to Moody, back to Curry. The shot. Cash money on the open jump shot. Curry's got 38 points.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Now Irving for 3. The 3 ball is down.
Well, you know that Kyrie is going to be looking for a shot in that situation. It isn't hard for him to find one ever, it seems.
Outside Pajemski. Curry. Lively pulls it down. The Mavericks lead by 4. Irving outside. Now Thompson takes a 3. Oh, Thompson buries the train.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
A different look for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Lively. Anthony Davis comes in for Washington. And Flagg subbed in for Marshall. Green with a screen on Irving. Curry! 17-footer is in.
Big sequence there, guys. Curry takes it upon himself to take and make the big bucket.
Irving looking around. Here's Thompson. Shoots a 3. Knocks down the trifecta.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Now Green. Left side Pajemski. Curry outside. Tosses it up. It's cleared away by Thompson.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Flagg outside. Davis. He's off from 3. The Warriors have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Butler. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Curry fires. Can't hit it.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Davis outside. Yes, sir!
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. Exceptional.